Hi, I'm Jeff Ludy, the owner of Houston Window Experts. Today I want to talk to you about the top of the line vinyl windows for 2023. Yes, all the windows are in, the best of the best are right here, and I want to cover that. I'm standing in our beautiful showroom in Houston, Texas, where we have over a dozen brands of windows and doors to choose from. If you're in the area, drop by. We'd love to meet you. If you don't live in this area, but you're looking for a great window company, check out jeffslist.com. I have a website there with a list of great window companies all over. So what makes a top of the line vinyl window in the first place, right? Well, not all windows are made alike. Not all TVs are made alike. Not all microwaves are the same. Not all people are the same. We're all a little bit different. But what makes a top of the line or a top tier or a super high quality premium vinyl window really amounts to just a few things. One is the ingredients. When we talk about the vinyl that goes into a window, titanium dioxide is one of the most expensive ingredients that is put into a vinyl window. Top of the line vinyl windows are going to have high levels of titanium dioxide because that's what helps the window resist chalking and fading and deteriorating quickly. Because you got to think about it, windows are facing the sun, they're facing the cold, they're facing the night, they're facing day, the weather, everything, all the environmental ingredients are pounding on that window day after day and year after year. The better the ingredients in the vinyl, the longer it's going to last. The second thing that's really important about a top of the line vinyl window is the glass. Right? Because think about it, 90% of the window is made out of glass, so you should be focusing a lot on what glass is there, and I'll cover that in just a second. And then the third thing, of course, is the workmanship, right? Like, who's making this window? Who's putting this glass and this really great vinyl together? What's their equipment? What's their machinery? What's their process? What's their warranty, right? And then, of course, as a bonus would be, what are some of the features that maybe you can only get in a top of the line window that you wouldn't get in some other more standard windows? For example, if you go out and buy a car, right? And you said, oh, I want the power sunroof. That's not going to come in an entry-level car. That's going to come in a mid-tier or upper-tier vehicle. The night radar stuff, right, that can see the deer and all that sort of thing, that's going to come in your top tier, the Mercedes and the Cadillacs and the Lamborghinis and all those nicer cars. So, top of the line windows. We only carry really high quality products here at Houston Window Experts. It's a big enough city that we don't have to carry something for everyone. Most of our customers are looking for top tier quality products. So we happen to have several really great options for vinyl windows that are in that high quality. And I want to cover those quickly and just kind of show you around a little bit. Windsor is a company that's over 60 years old now, and they're based out of Des Moines, Iowa. And they've been around for a long time, and they do a really good job. They're owned by a company called Wood Grain, which is $1 billion a year company. So they've got a lot of good resources behind them, a lot of updated machinery, a lot of stuff that's been removing the made by hand part of the ingredient into machine made, which gives you more consistency. What I like about this window is, from the distance especially, this is a very beautiful window. In fact, I'd like to say that of the windows I'm going to show you today, the Windsor product to me is probably the most realistic looking window when it comes to the grids. The grid options on this thing, there's many of them, and you can see it's not between the glass like a lot of brands, it's actually on the surface, very dimensional. It looks a lot like a really expensive wood window, but without the wood window price and without the wood window maintenance. And I love that about Windsor. They also make a product that's got a narrower frame. As you can see, that's more traditional. This is a little more contemporary, so it's a little bit narrower frame. You're gonna get a little more glass out of that, and it's got just a little more contemporary sort of touch to it. So these are really good, great products made by Windsor. Another company out of Salt Lake City is called Amsco. Amsco's been around for about 70 years, and we've enjoyed our relationship with them for about 4 years now. They really make a terrific product with a really high level of titanium dioxide, and I really like this super narrow frame. In fact, it's the narrowest frame vinyl window that I've seen in the US. So if you're looking to get a lot of glass and very little narrow frame, this is really a great option for you on that. Also, if you like a black window, what I really like about their black coloring on the outside is that it's not paint. The first one I showed you, that actually was a wet paint. This is actually using more of a foil. It's a laminate that's bonded through heat application during the process of extruding the vinyl. So it's got a really good, durable, strong surface, and it's designed to last for a very long time. And that's Amsco. They make really, really nice big stuff with very little frame, so you get a lot of glass out of that. Anlin is based out of California, Clovis, California. Anlin's been around for a little over 30 years. Anlin, probably, if you go online and you do a Google search for high quality windows, you'll come across Anlin. And also if you go in there and just like start reviewing any brand of window you want to look at, Anderson or Pella or Anlin or Windsor or whatever, type in complaints, like type in Anlin window complaints, type in Amsco window complaints. Look at complaints about windows too. That's a really good way to read reviews. You'll see that this company has the highest, strongest, best reviews of any window company in the United States. I have not seen anybody with better and more reviews than these guys do. Really high quality products. In fact, I made a special video about this window. I think I'll point to it right here. It's up here in this little link or down in the description. Really worth watching. I've also got a great video on this window because these are our 2 best-selling windows, and I think you should check that out too. I'll also put that up here and down at the bottom. Check out these 2. These are really great videos. I think it's going to really help you be more informed about what's out there. This is some more Anlin products. And then of course Pella, right? Like you can't round out your list of windows talking about top of the line premium products without including Pella. Pella's also based out of Iowa. Now, Pella, the front one, the first one that we saw is based out of Iowa. These guys are just a few miles apart. And Pella has been around since 1925. So think about that. They've been around a very long time. They're probably the most recognized brand name in the United States when it comes to windows and doors. And while their wood windows probably their primary product, which we also offer, their vinyl products are really, really good. We sell this product a lot in the windstorm area because it qualifies for the Texas Department of Insurance windstorm ratings. It's got really good, strong ratings. It's been approved by the state of Texas for that. And they also make a couple of different profiles. If you notice here, this is the narrower profile. It's not quite as narrow as that one that I showed you from Anlin or the one I showed you from Amsco, but it is also nice and narrow. And then they also have a more standard, traditional sort of look, which is going to be a wider profile. In some cases, this works better, like up north where you're taking out wood windows, you're putting in a vinyl window. It's not a real big hit for us here in Houston because most of us are looking for more glass. We have aluminum windows in Houston, right? We're taking out aluminum windows, and aluminum windows have narrow profiles. If you take out a real narrow profile on a really narrow window and you put in a really wide profile, it's just real bulky and it gets really chunky looking, and it's not really, conducive to looking great with your home. So I told you that there was one thing in common that they all had, and it's the Cardinal Glass, okay? There's a video about glass, and I'll put the link up here and down here so you can check those out. But one of the most important things is glass, right? And Cardinal Glass is the best in the industry. While there are about 1,800 window companies in the United States, there's only 4 really big makers of glass, and you're usually going to find one of the 4 in just about any window. Avoid, if at all possible, anything other than Cardinal Glass. People call me all the time and they say, Jeff, I got a quote from a competitor for the same size window as yours, and they're 20% less or they're 30% less. Well, if it's Cardinal Glass, then maybe that's not the case, but a lot of times, Cardinal Glass is what makes a window a little more expensive, and titanium dioxide makes a window more expensive. So you're not really comparing apples to apples, and a lot of people have just never bought windows before, so they don't know. But I think this might be helpful to you. I hope this has been helpful. We've got a great list of many videos on our channel. I'd love for you to subscribe. I'd love for you to give us a thumbs up and check out some more of our videos. I really want to be helpful because I think that buying windows should be painless. It should be easy. And by God, it should be fun, right? Like you should have fun buying windows. Well, if you're in Houston, come check this out. I'd like to meet you. I'd like to explain a little more about these windows. If you don't live in this area, go to jeffslist.com. Maybe we can help find someone in your area that would be a great window fit for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll talk to you again real soon.